Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. Last game for the Nets, they picked up a W against Orlando.
You know, so often in the NBA, we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right, on dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
And now Washington starting group. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Nene down low with Gortat. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Now here's King. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. And Wall kicks to Pierce. Wall with it. Now defended by King. Gortat. And Lopez pulls it down. On defense, Washington. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
King with it. Now Beal defending. And King, here we go. And the shot is good. King's got his second basket of the night. And you hear about how these guys keep things loose. And he was the target, Clark, of a prank recently.
Yeah, they went old school on him a little bit there, Kevin. Got him with the old bucket of water. I thought that one would have been obvious enough for him to see it coming, but I guess not, as he had nothing to do but smile and get a towel.
Here's King following the basket by John Wall.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Pass to Beal. Gortat inside. Young's there. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. From past the arc, and that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from King. King's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He had a lot of praise to extend Joe Johnson's way, and with each compliment, it presented a concern for his defense. He knows Joe is one of the most explosive scorers in the league and can hurt you in a lot of different ways on the floor. We'll see if he can hurt them in this one, guys. And
thank you, Doris. Now, here is Gortat. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland, and he gets it to go.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
And King, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on John Wall. The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And a change for the Wizards. Humphries checked in.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
And Wall. Here we go now. Second chance shot. Can't hit. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. King with it. He's got 9. There's the dish to Lopez. Rejected by Wall. To the paint. Here's Gortat, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jefferson's checked in for Lopez. Karsov comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Washington. Porter's checked in for Paul Pierce. Washington trailing. Tipped away. And King, here we go. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Porter kicks to Humphries. Porter, no luck.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Williams, here we go. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Williams has got his first basket of the night. Wizards trail by 6. All with it, now guarded by King. Off the pick, and Wall with the slam.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
King with it. He's picked up by Wall. Now the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's 13 points for Big Cat.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Humphries the pass to Wall. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
King outside. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
From deep. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Now the second quarter getting ready to start. In for the Nets. Lopez, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bogdanovich comes in for Jefferson. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And King subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And then for Washington, Gortat's checked in for Humphries. And Beal subbed in for Pierce. King in at point guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gortat dishes to Porter. Shot from free throw range. Rebound, Brooklyn. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Well, we'll see if anything's different now because this was not a good matchup for them a year ago. They got swept in the season series. The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
And here is Beal. He's got 9. Wall attacking. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bradley Beal, how his season went last year. Scored around 16 points per game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Big Cat, in their last game against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 57 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Here is Gortat following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Wall.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
That is good. And that's now 18 points for Big Cat.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And we're...
Kevin, we have Brook Lopez.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't...
Ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. And it's Gortat in at the pivot, manning the middle. So it's Washington now. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
For Brooklyn,
The first one falls.
Joe Johnson. At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Wizards with possession. They lead by 1. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Outside, Pierce. Back to Gortat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Let's take a look at last year's numbers for John Wall. Second in assists. And he was also one of the league's top perimeter defenders, really forcing havoc out there and ranking in the top 5 in steals.
And, you know, going back to his assist, I mean, he was number 2 in the league in assists. One of his greatest attributes as a player is his peripheral vision. And he's willing to make the extra pass. And he showed that big time last season.
Washington shooting 47%, pretty solid. The feed now to Pierce. Wall attacking. Rebounded by the Nets.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Johnson, the pass to King. And Pierce over to help. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You're going to like his shot selection today. He's setting